Are you addicted to stress? You might be, and you might not be aware of it. And the way that it's happening might surprise you. So when you have a stress response, you get an increase in some hormones. You get a little cortisol going, something makes you fearful or angry. And if cortisol stays high for a little while, you get a teeny little bit of dopamine going in there too. Now, I want you to pay attention to what you're consuming. I'm making this in the middle of July 2024, and we've had in the United States, we've had in the last few weeks, we've had an attempted political assassination. We've had the largest tech glitch outage ever in history, and we just had a sitting president stand down and not going to run for re-election. So there's a lot of news going on, and this is what you're consuming. We pay a lot of attention to what we're eating and drinking. We know that we need to eat properly to feel our best. We know that we need to drink enough water to feel our best. We're very attentive to those things. But what about the consumption that you are taking in, the things you're consuming through your eyes, what you're seeing, and through your ears, what you're hearing and listening to? We've got to pay attention to that and how it's making us feel. Now, one of the things I tell people, when you're watching the news, I want you to limit your intake a little bit there. I'm not saying don't watch the news, but pay attention to the words that they're using. News is designed to create fear, to create distress, to give you a little rush. And even the weather, they will use really triggering emotional words like catastrophic. Yeah, there's some catastrophic weather stuff that can happen, but you'll just pay attention to it. You're going to find they're using really triggering words to talk about slightly warmer than usual weather. So understand that it's kind of designed to make you feel fearful, to give you a rush. And your hormonal levels are changing in response to what you're watching or listening to. All right, let's do a little tapping here. We're going to do this in two different parts because you may be having this stress addiction as a result of a childhood pattern if you grew up in a high stress household. So do both of these to help yourself feel better. The thing that you can do, the best thing you can do through any traumatic, stressful situation is to help yourself feel calm so that you can make clear decisions and to be your best, to feel your best. I'm here to help with that. So tapping. I'm feeling a lot of stress. And there's a lot of things to be stressed about right now. And I choose to be okay anyway. Even though I'm feeling really stressed, I might be addicted to it. I completely love and accept myself. And I'm open to shifting my perspective on this now because I can. I've been watching the news and it's not good. It stresses me out. But I don't seem to be able to quit. There's so much happening in the world. And I think that I need to pay attention to all of it. There's a lot happening. And I know I feel a lot of stress about so many things. I feel stressed when I watch the news. I feel stressed when I listen to news. I may even be having conversations with friends and family that make me feel stress. I wonder if it's possible that I've developed a bit of addiction to feeling that rush of fear, worry, or anger. It's not because I'm a bad person. I haven't done anything wrong, but I allow myself to understand that feeling those emotions causes a hormonal change inside my brain, in my body. I'm having an increased cortisol response. I might be experiencing a rush of adrenaline. There's even a little dopamine in there, and that feels pretty good. I allow myself to understand what's really happening, and I give myself permission to relax. I know I don't make my best choices and decisions when I'm afraid. I don't make my best choices and decisions when I'm angry. And I allow myself to understand that anger can't even exist really without fear underneath it to support it. So if I'm angry, I'm afraid that something bad is going to happen to me or to someone else. And that feels bad and makes me feel stress. I'm going to see this clearly now and allow myself to relax. I choose to pay close attention to how I feel physically and emotionally in my body when I am consuming things that cause stress. Because I do want to feel better. Too much cortisol in my system has some long-term negative effects. And I want to feel my best always. So I allow myself to calm down and relax, to take some deep breaths. And I choose to feel better now because I do completely love and accept myself. Okay. Peace. Okay. Now, for this portion, we're going to be using your self-compassion to heal some wounded versions of yourself. They may be younger ones from childhood, it may be from yesterday, maybe current. But this wording is very specific. It will sound like apology, but it is not. So please don't change up the wording or you won't get the best result. Okay, take a big breath into your nose, hold it, and blow it out, and close your eyes. And just relaxing your shoulders. You don't need to do anything at all. Now, relaxing into this, I just want you to repeat after me. I'm so sorry that you have all this stress. I'm so sorry that you feel like you have to stay stressed out in order to be a good person. I'm so sorry that adults may have taught you that it was necessary to carry a high stress level. I'm so sorry that someone may have taught you that you had to hold on to stress to be a good person or to do good things. I'm sorry that you were doing your best and it wasn't enough. I'm so sorry that you may have learned to use stress, taking on stress, to protect yourself. I'm so sorry that you didn't learn that you were perfect just the way you were. I'm so sorry no one loved you enough to let you relax and not carry a load of stress. So sorry you didn't understand that you could just relax and that it was okay. I'm so sorry that you're sad. I'm so sorry you've got all this anger. I'm so sorry you can't just let go of the stress and relax. Okay, good. Now take a big breath into your nose and blow it out. And welcome back. Open your eyes. You did great. Come back and use this one as often as you need it. I would love to have you subscribe to me here on my channel. YouTube shows my work to people who've never seen it based on the number of subscribers I have. Somebody may get the help they needed today just because you took a moment to subscribe. So I appreciate you and thank you in advance. And I'll see you again soon. Mwah.